This is episode 68. When you are creating your e-commerce SEO strategy, you must take into account user experience, and store architecture plays a huge role in this. So in today's episode, I am continuing my e-commerce SEO strategy series where I will be discussing site structure and architecture. Welcome to the Calm Marketer Podcast. My name is Kenneth Fong, a digital marketer on a mission to help businesses thrive. I'll bring you on my marketing journey where you'll get to learn from my experiences as an INFP navigating an extroverted world and get actionable marketing tips for your business. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Now let's begin. So now that you completed your keyword research, the next step is to figure out how you can best structure your store by analyzing your site architecture. This is an extremely important element that will affect your overall user experience and also Google's ability to crawl your website. So store architecture is really important. Now, a good rule of thumb is to make the structure where it is easy for your visitors to reach your product pages, right? From your homepage. And usually people take multiple clicks starting from your homepage to find that specific product page. So your homepage is your home base. And a good rule of thumb is to make your product pages reachable within 3 clicks or less. All right, so what does that mean? That means you don't want people to click more than 3 times to reach your product page. So if they land on the home page and if they click on a link going to a category page, that category page has 1 click. And if that category page has a list of products, and if a user clicks on that product, then that product page has 2 clicks from the home page, right? So you want to make the clicks 3 or less. And if you have your keyword research, you can easily restructure your site so that you know which pages should be the category pages and which pages should be the subcategory pages. The category pages generally are the more broad keyword terms and also usually have the higher search volume. And the subcategory pages and the product pages are more specific. So these keywords would be targeting more longer tail terms, and these longer tail terms generally have lower search volume. So that's how you can structure your site using the keyword research that you've already completed. Now, that doesn't mean that you still need to structure your site in the best way possible with what you currently have, right? So you can easily improve your site architecture by using Screaming Frog. Now, Screaming Frog, I've mentioned this tool in the past, one of the best SEO tools in your arsenal. Screaming Frog will allow you to see will see your whole site structure, to see how your site is being structured, and also see the crawl depth. So it'll tell you how many clicks it takes to reach a page. So the first thing is under list view, you can filter by tree view. So once you crawl your page in Screaming Frog, click on tree view, and it'll show you, instead of seeing a long list of URLs, you'll be viewing the overall site architecture. So maybe you'll have products section or a blog section or a table section if you are a table website, right? So it'll show you kind of a tree, of how your entire website is structured. And this will give you an idea of whether or not you should be reorganizing some of your pages, whether or not you should be combining certain pages together or splitting things apart. This gives you a lot of insight into that. And the next report in Screaming Frog is crawl depth. Now, the crawl depth report shows the shortest route to a page that you select based on which page you started from, right? So if you select a product page and you start from the home page, it'll tell you the crawl depth. So it'll probably say 3, 4, 5. And with the crawl depth report, it has a bar graph showing you how many clicks your site has overall. So you can see in the bar graph, maybe, 100 have 3 clicks, 500 have 4 clicks, so on and so forth. And your goal is to have the graph show you that most of the clicks that you have are 3 clicks or less. All right, so that's the goal. So the whole point of this is to make your site as easily accessible, easily usable by your users as possible, right? So if your goal is to sell more products, you want to make it easy for your visitors to find the product that they are looking for and view it very easily and make a purchase. So you want people to be pushed down that funnel towards conversion, towards purchasing. So hopefully you thought this was helpful. Store architecture is extremely important, and Screaming Frog is a great tool that will give you the insights that you need to make improvements on your website. So with that said, I will speak to you on the next episode.